Today is the 18th. So I wanted to show yesterday, I got this box in the mail late last night. Well, they trying to get that mail out. So they were out at night ringing my doorbell, letting me know that I had a package. And I'm trying to do this with one hand, which is probably not a good idea. Okay, this is from my friend AJ. And he is nice enough to have sent me a blue iris. He has some beautiful blue irises in his garden. And he sent it to RB, the garden nanny. I'm so thankful, AJ. I appreciate it. AJ's garden. I will put the correct name because I like putting correct name of people's gardens. But I'll put that in the description box. You can check out his fabulous garden. He does a whole bunch of things, from growing food to plants. And yeah, I have learned a lot from him. So glad I came across his channel, and now I'm a big fan. But yeah, I'm gonna get this iris, blue iris. He packaged it up really, really nice, but it needs to get out of here. So I am going to be putting this in the ground. I asked at a garden center, several garden centers, I said, how long can you grow in the winter time? When is a stopping point? Can you always be growing something? And they said, as long as your soil is not frozen, you can plant at any time. That's all they had to tell me. Get out there and put it in the dirt. So, AJ, this is going in the dirt today. As promised, I'm going to get AJ's green thumb, beautiful purple iris into this raised bed until I can find a permanent spot for it. I just want it out of this package. So let's get started. I have some beautiful Swiss chard growing. I need to get out here and cut it. Tug and come again. So I'm going to put this iris right here in the center. Make a spot for it right here. The sun is out, but it is a brisk 40-some degrees. I think it's 43 or 40. Oh, it looks like he put 2 in here. Thank you, AJ. I'm so excited. So I'm going to pick a large enough hole for both of these babies to sit. Packaged it up so nicely. It's going to be happy. Put some of that native soil in there. I didn't know I had 2. My goodness. Anyway, so that's a nice looking root. Look at those roots on there. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. That's going to be beautiful come spring. All right, cover that up. It's so important once you get live plants to get them established. Even if you don't have a permanent spot, just put it in there somewhere so that they can get out of the packaging that came in and into some type of soil. So there you have it. All done, ready for the season. Thanks again, AJ. I am getting ready to work on a project from a YouTuber named Jess from Roots and Refuge. She had put out a while ago, a long time ago. She did a experiment that she learned from a lady from her church. She was putting in greens to have them throughout the winter. And I did that a couple of years ago, and what she used was a tote turned upside down like a greenhouse. And she would use that over the winter. And she used a bag of soil, and she cut an opening in the bag at the top, poked holes underneath the bag. The underneath side, of course, went on top of the lid, and then the tote went on top of the open bag. And she would put in seeds. I have a bunch of seeds that I am getting ready to do. I am doing 3 totes. The greens that I'm going to be using, my very favorite black seeded Simpson. I've never tried Burpee's lettuce Little Caesar, but I'm going to try that. And I got from Botanical Interest baby green snappy fresh mesclun. This is what that looks like. That's just a bunch of greens to make salad. I was going to try the butter crunch lettuce. And this, everybody knows M.I. Gardner. He has his own seed company. And this is Lola Rosa leaf lettuce. I'm going to try that. Really pretty purple, ruffly type. And a kale. And a lettuce from Ferry Morris called Paris Island Romaine. So I'm going to try all of these. I've done this process before. I did it in I think I only did it with 1 container. I'm going to do more than 1 this time. And I will be showing you the process. And I also put Jess's information in the description box if you want to check out her video. Let's get started. I'm going to show you the way I plant my greens with these containers. Hey guys, this is one of the easiest ways to grow greens. So I am so happy to be able to share this with you. Like I said, I learned this long time ago watching Roots and Refuge, Jess, her channel. And she explained it very simply because it's very simple. And when I did it the first time, I purchased one of these bags. This is garden soil. I made the mistake of picking garden soil the first time, and it worked. So I went on and got 3 bags of garden soil. They're a lot cheaper than the regular potting soil, so why not? I just put a bunch of holes in the back of this bag. And what I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready to make a opening in the top of the bag. And you just want to make sure that your opening is not so wide that all of the soil comes out on the sides. Just make a decent size rectangle and make sure your soil stays in the bag. Pretty simple. I'm fluffing up the soil with my slicer. I call it a slicer. And this is going to be a good thing to do to get the seeds ready for the soil. I am going to show you one of the seeds I'm going to use. This is the lettuce by Ferry Morris. I'm just going to sprinkle it, no particular way, no particular order, just all over the bag. You want these seeds to be very close. You want to be able to just have bunches and bunches and bunches of greens all together. You're not trying to form, this is lettuce as well, butter crunch. You're not trying to form a head or anything. You are just spreading these seeds out, and what grows, grows. This is the easiest thing ever. And you're going to be using the cut and come again method. So these seeds will grow all together. You will cut some and then take it in and eat it, and then come back again, cut more, and it'll just continue to grow and grow and grow. I just love it. It's so very simple. This is a great thing to do with kids as well, because they like to see instant gratification. And so it doesn't take long for the seeds to germinate. So yeah, I've got plenty of different varieties. So there are a lot of things growing all at different times. But this is awesome. I love it. So simple. This is my second bag, doing the same exact process. Very, very easy. Making my hole again on the top. And of course, just doing a variety of seeds in all 3 bags. Now, my area where I'm doing this, you can do it anywhere you like. This area gets full sun, and of course, you're going to want them to not be in a shaded area because they need the sun to grow and that heat. Sometimes when the weather is really different, meaning this is the masculine mix, when it's different, meaning that the winters are a little warmer, you can remove your lid and just let the seeds soak up that sun. But when it gets really, really cold, don't forget to put your lid back on the bag. So here is another bag, or another one. I believe that is the curly ruffled spinach by MI Garden. I have never tried it, but it looks so very pretty. I love anything purple, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, this is the process. It's very, very simple. You can do one. I did one when I first started. I got such good success. I just decided I'm going to do 3. Why not? I am going to do 3. And yeah, if you try this, please let me know. Let me know what your results and everything will be. I am not going to spare you all to have to look at the third bag. It's the same process. So keep watching. So now I am getting ready to water each one of the bags. And that is pretty much it. I mean, how simple is that? I love this process so much that I had to do it again this year. And this time I wanted to share it because before I did not have a YouTube channel. And I loved watching, and still do, Jess's channel, Roots and Refuge. And I have learned so much from her channel. So yeah, I hope you all give this a try. I will be showing some updates as they germinate and as things grow. I just want you to see how easy this process is. And I have these totes just sitting around. And you can get them very cheaply if you don't have them. You don't have to go buy new ones. You can just get some at the Goodwill, thrift stores, and do this process. It is a great garden experiment. So give it a try. Now, this lid is not as big as the other one for this bag, but it worked perfectly. It does not have to go over like the other one. The other one would have been perfect for the other two, but I only had that large one on the left. That's the only large one I had. But like I say, it worked really well. I am out here getting ready to check on my bins. I want to see if there's any germination. Let's take off this first one. I see something there. I don't know why it's not spreading out in this area. I'm going to give it a little bit more time and water. Let's check out the other one. All right, this one looks great. Lots and lots of germination. So I'm gonna have to check my labels or my video and see which seeds were in here, because I did not put labels on here. I just have my video. And this is the last one. No germination at all. Now this one, I had to change the top. It had a crack in the container on the bottom side of the container, so I may end up getting a different container for this because there's no germination at all. This first one, it could have been the seeds itself. You just never know with gardening. You just put it out there and go for it, but I'm going to give you some updates a little later. After reviewing the totes outside, I decided to come in and look at my seeds. Now, don't be like I am. Look at your seeds before you plant them. Sometimes you can have a germination from older seeds, but it says this is the lettuce butter crunch by Fairy Morse. And on the back, it says sell by 12/15. So 2015, hey, that's a pretty old seed. Not only that, the germination was supposed to be 7 to 10 days. On this one, the black-seeded Simpson, which I absolutely love, it had no germination at all out there. It was sell by 12/20. So a little newer than this 2015 package, but still it was supposed to have 7 to 10 days of germination. There was no germination at all. So those I am going to, it was the container to the right, on the right side. There were just these two in there. So I'm not going to let that container sit out there empty. I am going to get some more seeds and plant them in there. So these two are a no-go. Okay, and the middle container had the Lola Rosa leaf lettuce from M.I. Gardner, and these two, that one middle container with these two packages, this is the masculine mix, and this is by Botanical Interest. Let's see if there is a time. Sale by 12/31/2018. Wow, that's still a late package. This one and M.I. Gardner packed for 2020. I believe that's what this is, 2020. So yeah, this one, both of these in the middle container has great germination. So I am very pleased with these two packages. I will continue to share updates on these, but I'm glad to see that. Okay, on the third container, I spared you all from watching me do that one. But I did put these 3 in there. I'm going to have to go back and look at my video on it. But I believe the kale is the only thing that germinated. This is that Fairy Moors again, Little Caesar, sale by 11/17. And then this one is, I can't even see the date. I'm sure it's probably the same, Paris Island Romaine. So these 2 did not germinate, and it was supposed to be 7 to 10 days. 7 to 10 days, I'm sure. It doesn't say on here. But anyway, these 2 are a fail. I'm not going to let that just sit empty with these in there. Like I said, this is the first container all the way to the left. And the only thing that's growing is this kale. I picked this up at a little home in my area. There is a little, I don't know if you all have seen those little book stands that they have in lots of different neighborhoods and areas where they have take a book for free. Well, this person had in their garden take a plant and it was in a little cute little stand. I'll put it on the screen and show you because I was so surprised to see it. I saw it actually on the news in my area, and it was a good little clip about it. And so this was my first time actually going over there and seeing it. So I did a little video of it, a very short video. I'll add it to this video. I have been wanting to come to this area. This is in my neighborhood. This is like a little free greenhouse. Take one, leave one, or just take one. And this is the cutest little thing I've ever seen. I seen this, I think it was on the news in our area. Look at this. I don't know what this is, but it's free. I did not bring a plant, but I will bring something back. I don't know what this is. I wish they had given a name for it. But let's see the other. It says, let's look at it in here. This is so cute. Leave a note. All right. Let me turn this off so I can write a little note. So I left my little note, and I will be taking this plant. But I just think this is so cute. Nice little idea. So there you have it, right here in my neighborhood. But yeah, I took the little kale package. It does not say how old it is, but I believe this is what was germinating in that first bucket. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to replace the ones that did not work with these. This is spinach from the Dollar Tree. I am not sure about greens in the winter. But this is from M.I. Gardner. It does state that the Red Giant variety is a slow bolting and disease resistant type. I'm going to try it. This is another collared Georgian Southern, and I'm going to try it. These seeds are newer, easy to grow, very cold and heat tolerant. So I'm going to try this collard. Bean may be cutting it a little close with that size of container, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. It says hardy in cold and warm weather. But yeah, I'm going to do these and see what happens. I'm just going to sprinkle them in, and I will keep you all posted on the results of these babies. Thanks for watching.